all that bad.
The Blimp Spirit overhead with that shot. There's the replay. Lost it coming off at turn 1, slammed the wall, and then just slid down to the inside.
But again, look at all that trash that flies off the track around there. We got to watch for flat tires from the other cars. That's the biggest fear that they have.
Bobby, how much trash is down in that area as we look at another replay of this accident?
Really doesn't look that bad.
Guys, sorry to interrupt you. We got another one up here in turn 3. We have another accident in turn 3.
This is an accident after the yellow?
Yes, they're down here. It might have been that debris that we're talking about. He might have lost a tire.
And that's John Paul Jr.
There's a flat tire that you can see. Most likely. That doesn't mean it was caused by the debris, but Danny's probably right. They run over debris, they have a flat tire that go in the next turn, and wowee, the car just takes off.
Well, Bobby, that's exactly why I asked you, because it's, and look at this.
Paul Tracy.
Smoke out of the Mercedes of Paul Tracy.
Now, Tracy was back in 13th place. He was not probably positioned to win the race. But this could be the first weakness shown by the Mercedes program.
All right, let's go back. We'll keep track of Tracy. Here is the car 45, the John Paul situation. Oh, I lost it way early. That almost definitely confirms that Danny saw. What's this? What's this?
There's Nigel Mansell under. Unbelievable.
Nigel Mansell and Dennis Vitolo. Why? How did they get to this point? An unbelievable
After the
situation.
Yellow.
What is going?
The yellow light's been on for several laps. This was on the pit road.
But interesting that Mansell and I think Al Jr. were the first guys through. The accident. Maybe they picked up a puncture too.
Yeah.
Nigel Mansell decides to get out because there was fire on the back of the car, and
remember, this is methanol that's burning, and you can't see it.
Sam, that's oil that's burning right there, not methanol, and you could see it. It's right underneath the engine there.
Yeah, but what about Mansell? One of the firemen saw something and went to just totally envelop Mansell. Maybe he thought that Mansell was on fire or saw some of those flames that we can't see from methanol.
Bobby, I saw the oil fire, but then so suddenly Mansell seemed to leap forward as if something else. That's why I suppose that maybe the methanol had ignited.
That's because everybody is screaming fire. He wasn't in a hurry until everybody started screaming it. And he also knows the methanol fires are almost invisible, Sam.
Well, but Bobby, he is on the ground.
Bobby,
it's
it
not
also
an easy
could have
climb
been,
out.
It could have been too if his radiator was punctured. Don't forget that'll take time till it seeps into the back of the cockpit, and he could have all of a sudden got the hot water,
which feels like fire, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And maybe burns worse.
It's not very often we see one car on top of the other. This is really a terrible looking possible accident there.
On the warm-up lane, and we still have no idea how these two cars, Vitolo and Mansell, got there well after the yellow. Let's get an update from Gary in the Mansell pit.